Hey guys, this is Kirk here from ACIDBITE, and we've got a brand new pack called Film Leaks, and today I'm going to show you guys how to use that. The first thing I want to mention, guys, is that I'm actually going to do this tutorial in Premiere, but you can use the exact same techniques in pretty much every editing software like DaVinci, Final Cut, Sony Vegas, After Effects, even LumaFusion on the iPad. It's all the same. So, when you download this pack, you will get a folder that looks just like this, and the first thing you want to do is grab these assets and drop that straight into your project. And you can see I've already got a timeline here set up with 2 clips on it that we're going to transition between. Now, if we look over here in our project panel, we're going to see all of our assets that come with this film leak folder, okay? I'm going to show you the most straightforward way to use these, which is to start by dragging one onto your timeline just right above the cut between these 2 clips. Now, we're going to see, well, you're going to notice right away that you don't see much. And the reason for that is that I'm actually working in an HD timeline right now, and these are very high resolution files. So we've scanned them in 4K plus. It's Cine 4K, and it's actually in a 4:3 aspect ratio. So you want to come down here and do set to frame size. So now we can jump over here into the effects controls, and we can resize this to match, whatever you need for your edit, because you should have plenty of resolution for that. So to make the transition, I'm going to look for a moment where like a white flash covers the whole frame. And I want to bring that right above the cut between these 2 clips. And, again, you might want to resize this and keep tweaking it a little bit to fit your footage best. I'm trying to cover the entire frame now with this white, and that's okay, about here. But the magic happens when we start getting into the blending mode. This is also called composite mode in other editing softwares. This time I'm going to go with screen, and what that does is makes all the black in the image transparent, and the white's going to stay white. So once you've done that, you've basically created a very simple transition already. And as you can hear, guys, of course every asset comes with a custom sound effect. So in the past, guys, we have actually put the recommended blending mode in the title of the asset, like screen, multiply, etc. But we stopped doing that because we feel the actual power of these assets is just experimenting with that stuff. So, for example, we can try to change this one to multiply instead of screen. This will do the opposite, where it'll remove the white and it'll leave the black, so white's going to be transparent now. Or one of my personal favorites, which is difference, is obviously pretty cool, as it makes this kind of effect. Also very cool. So we do have a ton of variety in this pack. We have much longer clips as well as shorter ones. And now I want to show you a different way that you can use this pack to maybe make an interesting intro. So I'm going to move my timeline clips back and grab one of those longer files that I mentioned and bring it in here. And don't forget to set to frame size and scale that exactly the way that you need it. So I love the idea of using this clip for the intro. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my first shot, and I'm going to bring it over here and kind of scrub through and look for a good transition point. And you can see that it's kind of going to black toward the end of the film leak shot. So I'm just going to throw on a little crossfade here and tweak that. I'm going to grab my shot, add another little crossfade on there. And I'm just lining these up. I'm just looking for an interesting combination here. And then I'm going to set my film leak again to screen. And that's going to look like this now. So now we're coming into our real footage in this really cool, smooth way. And I'm also thinking that this could be a great background for a title card. So let me try getting a little bit of text in here real quick. Honestly, it might be cool to use another film leak to transition out of the text, but just for this tutorial, I'm going to go with another cross dissolve. But instead, actually, what might be interesting is to play with the blending mode of the text itself. So if we try color dodge, for example, yes, this will make the text transparent when there's white underneath it. And if we play that back, yeah, that's a cool intro. There's a ton of stuff that you could be doing here. I mean, we could even grab another one, drop it on top, play with that blending mode, add just layers and layers of effects. This is difference. Also looks badass. Yeah, so again, I think these are very versatile assets. You have a ton of power and opportunity here to manipulate these and make them your own. Thank you guys for downloading. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.